Hey everybody, Pam at the Paper Outpost here. Thought you might like to have some fun making this awesome little, very easy to make stationery set. I have been fascinated by stationery paper lately. I have no idea why. And I've also been making my own and doing different things. And I don't know, I was playing around with some paper and this is what I came up with. So do you remember back in the, I don't know if you're as old as I am, but if you are, back in the 70s and 80s when stationery kits were very popular to be given as gifts to each other, everybody got a letter writing set, you got paper, you had envelopes, you had all sorts of little goodies with them, and they came in a little box set and everybody was so excited to get them because we all wrote letters back then. Well, maybe we don't write as many letters today, but maybe that would be an awesome thing to inspire people to do. And we can do this with our journals. We can use this as an insert for our journals, or we can use it as a standalone, and you can make this as big or as small as you would like. So let me just introduce you to Prototype. This is Prototype. And I just bound this little, it's like a tiny kit, like a thin kit. It's not really like super sturdy or anything. It's just made of book page paper, and I was just playing around and I thought, oh, this might be fun to make. So I put an eyelet here and I just lassoed some hand-dyed ribbon through it. This is seam binding that I just sprayed some spray inks on and then let it air dry. And this opens up to a little, oh, let me back up a little bit so I can see better. Like a little kit. It's a very simple, basic kit, and it was designed to be thin enough to put inside a journal. So what I did was it has two pockets, one on either side, okay? And these each contain three, what I'm calling stationery pages, handmade stationery pages, or writing pages, for somebody to write a letter or a note or, whatever they would like. So 6 pages, and you can put as many pages in here as you want. But I really liked all this is a field guide, a flower field guide. Don't know which one, sorry. But I liked the pictures in it, and I thought this would be fun to, maybe I wanted to put something plain here, but I didn't want to cover up all the pictures. So I thought I could put something removable, and the removable turned into be stationery paper. And these are avocado dyed. Is that avocado dyed? I did something else to get a pink one and I can't remember what it is right now. I don't think that's avocado dyed, but it's something I did to make it pink. A blue one, this came from purple cabbage or red cabbage, and this is from inks that I used, just put into the water. And this one even has, I don't know if it picks it up on the, it's a green color and it has sparkled on it because I think there was a glitter ink in there. But anyway, I just was making different colored papers one day and that's what I came up with. So I just cut those so they would fit in the pockets. And then in the center section is a little place to store some blank envelopes. And I put 4 in here. And I figured 6 pieces of paper, 4 envelopes. They will fit inside the envelopes. These are just random envelopes that I got at the thrift store somewhere. And I left them blank so that they could be decorated at will as the person is enjoying the journal. And then in front, I just made a little pocket to tuck some stamps, and I just put some forever stamps in here, some peace stamps. And that way it is all set to go. And I just did some stamping of some words and inking around, and I did do a little bit of sewing in this one. Sewing is not mandatory, and I can show you an alternative to the sewing. But these are easy to make, and it's a great way to use up book pages again. And let's see if I can remember how I made this. I just made it this morning, so it can't be too far gone at this point, I hope. And I just put this little wraparound sash on it. You could use a paper clip to keep it closed. You don't need to use the sash, but I just thought that was kind of cute and a cute way to present it. So here we go. Let's make one of these. All right, what were we doing? All right, let me move all that out of the way. And I took, look at Prototype here for a second. I believe this was, 3 pages. I took 3 pages of just a field guide that I had laying around. And these pages happen to be 9 by 6, 9 inches by 6 inches, if anybody's curious. But you can make yours any size, it doesn't matter. As you know that those little stationery kits came in different sizes. And sometimes the writing paper was even folded in half to accommodate the box. So remember that too. So 1, 2, 3 pages. And then initially what I did, don't have much room here because I've crowded myself out yet again. Okay, here we go. Here is my new little Can you see? Yeah, Sugar Bell Gizmo here, or whatever it is, to dispense my Elaine's Techie glue. I don't know, I'm just goofing around with whatever glue I grabbed today. And I am still working on finishing up my art glitter glue bottle. So, oh, I am putting this like that, and for some reason it's not coming out the bottom, and I think it's because Aleene's is it's thicker glue than art glitter glue. So I don't think this is going to leak out the bottom, but don't quote me on it because I haven't played with this long enough to know. I mean, there is a little ooze. Let me show you the little ooze. The little ooze that has dried at the bottom, but nothing to speak of as far as loss, and it seems to hold it, but I don't know if that's going to be over time, so we'll just watch and wait and see what happens to me. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit for the team and find out what happens. Okay, here we go. And now where's my art glitter glue? See, I'll just use this one now so you can... I'm almost done this one, and I do have more, but I just wanted to play with that new one. And I set it all up, so I figured I'm going to use it for a bit. No reason to have 75 glues open, right? But I do like the little skinniness of this little metal thing. So when you really need to get into those tight places, like this is not really a tight place, this is an open space. But let's say you are gluing the edges of something because you didn't quite get to the edge. This is nice to slip under there and just get in there. Not married to any glue place. Nobody sponsors me. So, you know, I can say what I want about glue and stuff. So there you go. Give it to you like it is. What's real? What's real? Okay, there we go. We have 3 pages stuck together. Ta-da! That wasn't too hard. So what I did was I went to my sewing machine and I sewed down the seams with a zigzag stitch. Now, if you don't want to sew down the seams with a zigzag stitch, which you can totally do, you can do this instead, and this will seal your seams. I got to get some seam binding. Hang on. They don't call it seam binding for no reason. Right? Okay. There goes the eyelash trim. What's this? Here's some seam binding. All right, apparently I have this seam binding, and I must have dyed this at some point. Oh yeah. No, that's part of the other one. You stay over here. Okay. All right, so a nice way to seal your seams is with seam binding or some very, very thin fabric. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue that down there. Nothing more than that. I think I'm going to use, whoops, not that one. Well, maybe. I'm almost at the bottom of this art glitter glue. I'm going to 75 glues today. Fabrifix glue, so let's see if I can just use it up a bit. I'm just running down here, using it up, feeling good about using it up. Okay, now this is a very sheer fabric, so I'm going to use the finger tool to smoosh it. Smoosh the bead so it is not quite so, might not soak through my fabric if I'm lucky, but it might, and I'll be okay with that. That'll be all right. Won't be too bad. All right. Yeah, that worked pretty good. So I'm going to come in here for the trim. Lift it up a little bit, and we trim. And we're going to trim the top, and we're there. Good. Okay. So now we're going to do this a few more times because we have a few more seams. So I have this seam, so let me go ahead and do the same thing. Maybe I'll finish this bottle today. You never know. I like finishing a bottle of glue. I don't know what it is. It's like a sense of accomplishment or something. You know what it means? It means I've seriously crafted. I think that's what it says to me. I've just really been in there and I've gone deep and I've used up a glue bottle. Look at me go. I'm a big girl. You know, I was talking to my husband this morning. It's important to celebrate the small stuff in life, the small wins, because that way you get a lot more celebrations out of life if you celebrate the small wins too. So using up a glue bottle, that counts in my books. And there, I got a win. Well, I haven't got a win yet. I haven't used up the bottle, so, but I'm getting close and it's getting exciting. All right, there we go. Got that one down. Going in for my trim. Okay. Whoop. You know, it's like working with loose spaghetti. It's everywhere. All right, trim you off. If you're looking any for favorite tools and supplies that I'm using, look below. I should put seam binding down there. I always forget something. Okay, since I talked about seam binding, put seam binding. Oops, seam, I gotta spell it right. Seam binding. Okay. All right, there we go. I'll try and put that down there. Because a lot of people look for that. I know they can't always find it, but it's not that hard to find online. Let me see if I can find a link in Amazon for you in case you're looking for it or you can't find it in your local town, but I'm sure Hobby Lobby and any fabric store should carry it, I would imagine. I have a Joann's in town, but it's not close to me, so I rarely go to Joann's. Well, I don't go anywhere anymore right now, but you can buy the stuff online, I'm sure, and there's discount coupons and all that kind of stuff. So don't pay too much for your seam binding. I would recommend getting a white or an off-white so that if you want to change the color to another color, it's easy to do. That way you don't have to buy 75 million colors. Just buy one big roll, and then you've got enough. If you can find white, sometimes white or off-white is a little hard to find, but you can find like light beige. This is, I think, is actually a light beige. So it works pretty good for the antique-y sort of color. And you can still dye it and color it like this was, oh, no, okay, it's attached, silly goose. This is what it looks like when it's colored. And that was just a mild color, so you can even go deeper colors if you want. And now I'm gonna also do, so I've got 4 seams to deal with, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's me getting moving. Da, 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 da. All right, here we go. And putting this down. This is easy so far, right? Nothing complicated. Anybody can do this. All right. And, you know, if look at old clothes, if you can't find seam binding, sometimes sheer fabrics you can use from your clothing that you don't like anymore, that you choose to launder and cut up and give it to your junk journal passion. You can do that instead. Okay, so I've got those. Ta-da-ta-da. Okay, so looking at this now, what did I do next? And I would say I'm going to ink around the edges now. Well, let me fold it all first. Let me figure it out how I folded it. Okay, so it was about that wide. Pretty wide. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to fold right on the seams, but I'm going to fold maybe just, is that right on the seam? Nope. So it's not on either seam. And if you can accommodate, you can pick how wide you want this to be. It's totally up to you. Okay, let me go here. Is that too wide? Now remember, if you're going to put it in a journal, you want it to be thin enough to fit in your journal. If it's just going to be a standalone something, you don't need to worry about that as much. But let me show you. Okay. I'm going to pick a spot that misses the seam binding covering. Missed it, and missed it. You know, I just don't want it to be folding on that because then it's going to pull a little bit there. So it's just better if it's not. It's okay if it does though, but it's just better if it's not. All right. Okay, now what do we got here? That one's there. What did we do? Oh yeah, we folded over. Okay, so now this is going to be my very front, okay? But I need to fold it in a bit because it's gonna go past that. So I want to go to at least, let's see, let's make the little mark. Where's the fold? There's the fold, find the fold. Make the marks close to the fold. Now you can fold this way just to get it started. Get on your mark, get set, go. Here we go. And that should be even here. And you could seal it this way if you wanted to make a little pocket here for something extra. That would be cute too. No, maybe we'll try that. No, I want to show you exactly how I made the other one. I don't want to mussy fuss. Okay, so you could though, just as an option, like let's say you want to stick envelopes or something in here or extra papers, you know, you could do that. But I'm going to stick with the tried and true method of the one I made this morning. And I'm just going to fold this back on itself, and it already has the crease there, so it's trained. It knows where to go. Did I seal it up completely? Yep. Okay. Maybe I'll leave a pocket in here. I don't know. What did I do inside there? Oh, nothing. I didn't do anything. Oh, you know, I'm not going to leave a pocket because I'm going to have the other pocket go. So yeah. All right, so no pocket. All right, we're just going to close it up. So I'm going to use this, close it up. Now this is not going to be on a fold point, so I'm not too worried about where that bends, okay? In other words, it's not going to be on a seam binding thing. So I don't have to put seam binding here. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, but you can if you want to. And now I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so this is going to be the front, okay? And this is going to be coming in too, but we can't go but that far. So we're gonna have to fold back a little this way. Let's see exactly how far we want to go. You ready? Looking for my fold line. So I'm gonna make it just before the fold line, which would be about here. Okay. Can you see? Can you see? Now I'm going to fold it in. All right. There we go. I just realized I sound like my parrot. Can you see? Can you see? I'm like repeating things over and over again. One of these days I'm going to get all fancy and get a camera or something where I can go longer than 30 minutes and I don't have to keep checking to see if you can see, because I'll have a setup that I can actually look at what you guys can see. Okay, there we go. All right, I can see what you guys can see. I just have to like stand up a little bit to see it. Maybe I should make a pocket here. That might be fun. But no, don't do it. Stick with what you said you were going to do, Missy. Veering off the trail. Okay. It's hard not to create and have fun and reckless abandon as you're going. You want to like change things and do things. That's okay. We'll just roll with it. All right, so we have that and we are good. So if all goes well and everything was measured right, this should close and that should close. So that looks pretty good. Let me just straighten this fold up. Maybe old Sally Pants 55 here didn't fold right. Okay, there we go. So this is the thickness of a good quality book page. And if you use a nice thick book page, it will even be sturdier. And I recommend that if you are going to do a standalone for sure, or you could even use thicker scrapbook paper or manila folder even for this would work very well. But in this case, I am just using, I would say this is about a little thicker than copy paper weight. Okay. Okay, so now we have this little area. And, okay, let's see what we did. So here we made 2 pockets. So let's go ahead and make 2 pockets. And this was very easily done. I just grabbed my bag of rectangles. Let's see, we got some purples. Let's see if I find something that's purple. And purple would be nice. Apparently I have an abundance of blue here right now. I'm gonna go deeper for purple. Where are you, purple? Oh, that's kind of pretty too, though. Okay, yeah, maybe do something like that. We'll see. Hang on. Maybe that one will be for the center. I think I could find... Oh, I see something purple. Yeah. Oh, here's something purple. Purple-ish. Okay. All right. So we are going to make 2 pockets out of little side corner tuck things out of the same. I'm very official today, aren't I? We're going to make some 2 side corner tuck things out of the same piece of paper. All right, I'm going to fold it in half. And I am just going to, I don't want the seam. So I'm going to, the seam is here, the open side is here. So I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm just going to make an angled curve. It can be straight, it can be, you know, rounded, totally up to you. You can use straight scissors, you can use fancy scissors, totally up to you. But when you cut it like that, whoop, you have 2 that are exactly the same size, which gives a sense of uniformity to your piece of work. So at this point, I will now locate my ink dauber and my walnut stain distress ink. Just happens to be the one that's on my desk. You could use anything you want. But I am just going to go around the edges. No, I said I was going to ink before, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ink the whole thing. This kind of has pseudo inked already on the outside, so I really only need to do the middle just to give it that sense of completeness. Yes. We like completeness. Okay, we're just going to put you aside for a second. Don't get your knickers all in a twist. All right, well, leave that open because I need that. And now we're gonna super ink. Okay, here we go. Da 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 da. Oh, I need a new song. How about da 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 da. Somebody name that tune. Da 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 da. Oh, I know a lot of you are gonna know this one. You better. It's Holly's favorite song, and I had to kind of change the words a little to accommodate Holly. So I sing to him, Hollywood, Hollywood, la 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 Hollywood. And when he hears his favorite song, he dances to it. And I will do my best to get that on video. But he just does it at random, so I never know when he's going to do it. But he knows his own song. It's his own special song. And he reacts differently to it than any other song that I sing for him. So that's kind of a fun little thing we have, Holly and I. Yeah, we're a little, you know that song. That song's name, and that's now his song as well. So, all right, that's pretty good. Now let's do the other side in case we want it to be a standalone. I want to make sure we are all inked around. All right, here we go. And cheater inking. Cheater inking. Somebody yelled at me for cheater inking, and I'm thinking, if I called it something else, would it not be cheater inking? Okay, I'm just like, efficiency inking. Time efficiency inking. I don't know. Is it time efficient? I don't know. It's a different look, okay? It's a different look. That's all. That's all. Settle down. It's only paper. Remember that. It's only paper. Yeah. You know, we're going deep, and we're playing with the paper, and we're just having fun. That's all. That's all it's all about. Yeah. Gotta keep that the main focus always. Okay, now I know my inside because I had my folds here where I folded it. So that is my inside. Now I'm going to apply my little side tucks. How cute is that, right? Okay, oh, let's use this one. You know, see, I tell you it's not going to leak out, and now what is it doing? It's leaking out. So maybe you need to put the lid on. Okay, I don't know if there's an official lid for this, but this is the 6th day it's been out and it hasn't leaked. And now today, when I say that, it leaks. So there we're learning together. And maybe we could use a pin, or we can keep it upright. I always need to turn this upside down, but you know what? This Aleene's is thicker. So if you keep it upright and then you go to use it, you gotta wait a few minutes for it to come down the little neck of the bottle, and you know, I just want to get on with it. So I'll deal with a couple spilled glue drops in my day, and that'll just be it, you know? That's not so bad. Yeah, that's nothing. In the grand scheme of things, that's a big fat nothing. Okay, there we go. Here, keep it all in perspective, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, so we have our little corner pockets. Or, yes, corner pockets or corner tucks. I don't know what the right word is, but, you know, who cares about the words? Really, we're just gluing paper, so we don't have to get too official here. Okay, so what did we do next? We cut the paper and we inserted the paper. So let's do that. All right, let me grab some papers. And they are right here, and I'm going to go for another one of those blue papers and one of those green papers and one of these pinky papers. Okay, so I've got a pinky paper. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to pseudo measure. And this is the way I pseudo measure. Okay, pseudo measure is false measuring. Hi, honey. And it's one of my favorite things to do. Not measure. Measuring one, not measuring. Okay, so I know I need it to sit here. Put it where you want it. Okay. And then measure from there. So I know it's going to live here, and I want it to live to there. You're a little cornered. I'm trying to get you organized. And yeah, that's going to be good. Okay, so I'm going to cut that with my guillotine cutter. I'm right over here, right beside me, cutting with the guillotine cutter. And then I'm going to use this as a template. So, well, actually, let me just measure it on here because these might not be the exact same size. All right. These, everybody get organized. Gonna sit here. That's also giving the glue time to dry in the pockets. Make a little mark. Back over to the guillotine. And any scissors will do. I just, my guillotine is good for me. It keeps me in bounds. So don't go all over the place. Now, what color would look good showing? I think the green would look really pretty. All right, we'll never do the green again. Okay, so we're gonna, that's kind of a rumpled edge, so here we go. In you go. Get in there, snuggle in. Come on, are you too wide? If you're too wide, I'll shave you down. Maybe I will shave you down. Okay, hang on. We have our ways. We can do this. Can make you a little thinner and get you to work. Okay, here we go. Are we recording? Yes, okay. What time is it? 24. Okay, is it 24? Yeah, okay, all right. Well, we might get this done in one. Let's see, because we're almost done. All right, stay focused, Pam. You can do this. Okay, here we go. Going to tuck this one in there. All right. There we go. And we should fit, right? Perfect. Good. Okay, so we are in. We are almost home free. We just need something to put right there. And I was thinking maybe this pretty blue one, that might look pretty there, huh? Okay, so I want this guy. I need it to be wide enough to fit my envelope, so I want it to be pretty darn wide. And let me make sure my envelopes will fit. Should check before I cut, but I'm pretty sure they're fit because I just did this. But you never know, so hold your breath. I'm going to grab 4 envelopes, 2, 3, 4, okay, from the giant envelope bucket. Here they are. Let's hope this works. It's going this way? Yeah. Yeah? Yes, I can get that in there. It's kind of close, though. How much room do I have? Not much, boy. Boy, whoa, look at that. That's not really very good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do plan B. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to double this up, and we're going to make a bottom tuck as opposed to a pocket. And the tuck will have strength to hold the envelopes. Let me close this up. Okay, this is what we do. We back our way out of the corner quickly. All right, there we go. And, oh, can't find my little cutter for the beans. Here it is. All right, I'm going to round the corners. Rounding the corners. Round. Round. Okay. And I'm going to glue that down there. Do I need to ink it? Maybe, maybe. Okay. Just a little bit. Okay, that looks cute. And I could decorate this up even more, but I just want to show you basic construction today. Can you see that? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to glue that right there. Oh, yeah, glue's all over the place. Look at this. Oh, what do I want to use you right now? You're all over the place. Here. Let me use, would you stick so well? All right, I'll use you. Okay, there we go. I'll put the lid back on. That volcano explosion doesn't happen again. Okay, here we go. And placing, and we are down. We are down. And then we are going to tuck these in here, but I'm going to just give that a second to grab because it's still a little bit wet, as you can see. Yep. Yep. Okay, and then we need to put our stamps thing on the front, and I think I'm just going to use this because I have it right here. It's just a little piece of paper. I guess it has some decor on that side. I could use that side. Which one shall I use? This one? Okay. Oh, this is so messy right now. That's okay. I just got a little left in here, and I can use up the bottle and then feel good about it. Okay, just a little tiny strings I'm using. Just little baby strings. Gonna put that to the side on this one. I don't know why. I just am. And then I'm going to, hang on. Okay, I am now going to tuck these in here. And then I'm going to take I've got some cool frog stamps. These are real stamps from today. And I'm just going to, whoop, no, can't do that. Okay, maybe I should have made I'm gonna do this. Cut my frog stamps because only 2 will fit. Okay. I'm going to stick those in there. Then I have that. That's going to work. Okay, we got that. We have our papers. Now we're going to close, and then we need to stamp. So let me get some word stamps here. Let's see. Word stamps. Word stamps. Where are you, word stamps? Okay, I got some words here. Let me just grab these words. They're just handy dandy. Okay, here we go. And get my ink, and I'm stamping. Okay, beauty, got it. Dream, got it. Okay, dry, not dry yet. Can you see this? Okay, I'm gonna put, oh, there's a good one. Journey, yeah, there's a good one. Journey, yeah, I like that one. How about believe? There's a good one. Believe, yeah. Word stamps are nice. Yep, I like word stamps. Just saves having to put all those letters together when you're trying to make a word. Okay, so that's on the outside, and that's on the inside. Okay, but in the meantime, while that's drying, I'm carrying on, because I'm going to get this done before this video is over. Let me see, 29. Okay, stay focused. All right, get crocodile. Go for the 3/16 size hole punch. Make a hole. There we go. Okay, put your eyelet through, the 3/16 eyelet through, and then turn it around so this little, see this? You want the little silver nipple at the top and the little flying saucer disc at the bottom. So whatever the front of your eyelet has the little nipple go through it first. Again, you squeeze, and that's done, and you set your eyelet, and life is good. And then you grab this, and you hope you got enough left to wrap around at least once. You come through. You don't have to tie a knot or anything. You just do the slip knot, slip loop thingy. Yeah, man. Am I still good? Time lapse? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, keep it. Almost done, almost done. Oh, I smudged. Yeah, figures, right? All right, I'll have to put something on there. Don't look. This is not the regular, I don't know, maybe I loaded it with the wrong kind of ink or something. But anyway, here you go. Wrap around, and, oh, probably smudged that, come to high heaven. I have to totally redo that one. And down she goes. And there you go. So that's how you complete her. And so here is the other one. She is dry now. Try not to drag your stuff through it. So you can see what the inside looks like. And here's a dunsie. And we put some stickers here. Didn't quite get to that, but I think you get the idea. And so these are really fun to make if you want to make your own stationery set as a gift to give to somebody, or something that you can tuck inside of a journal. How fun would that be? A person going along and all of a sudden finding a stationery set. So maybe it will create some intrigue and interest back into letter writing. We certainly hope so. I know I love finding old letters and looking back in time and seeing what was going on in time. And so I hope you do too. I hope maybe we'll start something with this. That would be fun. So if you enjoyed yourself today, if you found value here, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell. All my links down below. My Amazon store, you'll find all my favorite tools and supplies. My vintage digital kits are found in my Etsy shop. I have an emailed monthly newsletter with the link down below. Videos are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Podcasts related to junk journaling are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Playlists and all social media and Facebook group is also linked down below for your ease. Come on out and play with us in the Facebook group. We're having lots of fun, creating weekly and monthly challenges. And remember always that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon, everybody. Have fun. Take care. Till next time.